Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at what's going on in the market then this morning. So, I suppose on the live stream what I was talking about is that even though Bitcoin is moving up and the market is following Bitcoin I'm pretty sure is going to take the lead and leave some altcoins either stagnant or lagging or maybe even crushing them, all based upon a simple Bitcoin dominance chart. So this is the overall trajectory I expected to go in, and I'm not really interested in buying any at least mid to small cap coins, to be honest with you, hardly any coins, until we reach a resistance on this Bitcoin dominance chart, which first resistance is going to be about 52, second level and more significant if we get there, and we probably will over time, will be about 57, 58 to maybe up to 60 at best. So by saying that, we were looking at a lot of altcoins yesterday because obviously we had a bit of a rally going on with Bitcoin and we're all getting quite excited, because we broke out of this descending wedge, which is a bullish formation. We've also broken out of this resistance trend line, multi-month trend line of the RSI downtrend, which is also a good sign. And also on the 4-hourly, we'd also reclaimed the 200 exponential, which is also a good sign. So lots of good signs taking place for Bitcoin, and we might think that everything's going to trend with Bitcoin, but when the market, or should I say the crypto market cap, is currently quite low, I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case. So over the last few days we've seen some green and altcoins have outperformed Bitcoin, but put it into context, they also dropped a lot harder than Bitcoin. So that it's not that they've outperformed and come back off better than Bitcoin. They're trying to recoup some of their losses, which have been significant across the board, generally speaking. Now, some of these altcoins, I guess, like Ethereum, do have better looking charts than Bitcoin. On the longer term time frames, like the daily here, never get a death cross, which is good. Strong level of support coming at around about 1,700. So Ethereum's stronger and Ethereum's more promising, but there's many altcoins, mostly anything out of the top 10. It's a bit, even not out of the top 5, to be honest with you, that still look pretty dicey. And if the Bitcoin dominance chart kind of is relatively low like this, in no man's land, where it could go down, it could go up, but to me it looks like a reversal, slow and steady reversal going up. I would be more inclined to think that the direction is likely to be up, which means that market cap will come out of altcoins and into Bitcoin. If we have a look over here at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, we are also at we have found support at this breakout territory here. But if we were to break down from here, the next level of decent support, there is one down here around 500 billion, but the main one for me is around about 425 billion, which is over $200 billion to leave this market cap. So that's altcoins in general. So the majority of the ones that will get hurt are the smaller ones, and they will get significantly hurt. And I suppose this might sound a bit doom and gloom, but if we just go over to have a look at some of the altcoins today, well, I mean, it's easier to see on the Bitcoin dominance chart, really. As we can see, if we go to the smaller term time frames, Bitcoin dominance is increasing. So the market has started to pick up, but now Bitcoin is outperforming the majority of the crypto market, and this is what I expect to continue while Bitcoin, I suppose, makes its reversal, which may not be immediately. We've had a few days of green and it's very exciting to see, but honestly I think that we're looking to come back down again, to at least retest the center of this Bollinger Band, which is going to be around 33,000. Also this tangible level of support, quite a strong level of support. So again, I'm not saying that everything's looking nasty. Reversals of this size can take time to come out the other end. I would expect another month of sideways action, at least maybe a month, 6 weeks or so sideways actions. But if we do break down, then yeah, we have to entertain the bear market, like what we were speaking of before when we were looking at this, which is the this is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly on Bitstamp. It goes back quite a fair bit, about 10 years now, and being above this green 50 exponential to me represents largely bull market territory, and being below it offers the opportunity to continue to go bearish. Now, we spoke about it briefly, but I suppose this current market cycle, we have had periods where we went below it for small periods of time. 2019, 2020, 2021. Years past, this never happened. We only went below it in a bear market. So it's not as much of a big deal as it used to be, but I still don't like being below it, so I just want to stay above it. And so long as we close at 33,700 or above, we are above it, and we do have the opportunity to continue back up again. It doesn't mean that we're looking to rocket straight back up. That's not how I'm choosing to view it. I don't see that that's likely to happen, because all of these levels here, so we've got 50 exponential, 200 support, 200 simple support, resistance. I'm getting all my words mixed up here. It's been a bit of a long night for me with the kids, but yeah, there's lots of levels of resistance above us. So we need to break them and also hold above them, and then hold above them for a period of time to get these crosses, whether it's a golden cross or just simple moving average crosses to show signs of strength going back into an uptrend. So an uptrend isn't going to suddenly just pop out and just shoot straight back up. It's going to take time, in my opinion, to reclaim these moving averages, have them cross, get certain buy signals, and then start a new uptrend, maybe into a new bull run. Because technically speaking, this is still a bull market, you know. We have not entered an actual bear market yet, although we are very close to that sort of thing. So I think these last few days of green, which have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of green, is likely to come to an end. We'll probably come back down to test that 33,000 zone. If that breaks down, it's not going to be nice. We could come all the way back down to 30,000 again. Even if we did do that, it's still a higher low. So it's not the end of the world, but it would be a pretty nasty drop. I'm more thinking that we'll come down to test 32,700, centre of the Bollinger Band basically, and then form an uptrend, although it be slow and drawn out as we essentially continue to reaccumulate in this zone. So we're back on the inside range here between 41,000 and 33,000. The outside zone 28,000 to 48,000. So it's a very big area. Majority of the price action has taken place on the inside zone, although we have tested 2 areas now of the bottom, which could have formed the double bottom that we're hoping for, and that could mark the actual bottom. But again, none of this is in the bag yet. We've not picked up enough momentum or any real momentum to continue with an uptrend. So I'm still thinking this is just a long period of accumulation or reaccumulation after this. Well, I wouldn't even call it a downtrend really. It wasn't really a trend at all, was it? It was a dump. It was kind of like a crash. So it's not even like a consolidation can be mapped out, which made it a little bit, and continues to make it harder to work out if this is accumulation or not. We can only assume that it is really. But again, you know, on the daily the signs are okay, but I think we've had our fun for now. Rejection here on the green 50 exponential, that's fair enough. And we can only hope for a smaller pullback for Bitcoin. But that small pullback on Bitcoin is likely to be felt a lot harder for altcoins. If we go to the Bitcoin dominance chart, as we've already seen on the smaller term time frames, we can see that we're starting to pick up now for Bitcoin. And yeah, it's looking good for the Bitcoin dominance chart if you're mostly in Bitcoin. And I think that this is going to be the way it's going to go. If Bitcoin pulls back to 33,000 or 32,000 or 30,000, this dominance chart should increase anyway, and altcoins will get hit hard again. Maybe not so much things like Ethereum. It will trend. They will all trend with Bitcoin. Like I said, they are stronger charts, but most other altcoins will probably feel it and feel the pain. And so with that, this is hopefully how we're going to end the week, above 33,700, hopefully 34,000. Although I do feel like a dump is or a pullback is almost certainly going to happen any minute. But you know, as we can see, we've got bearish divergence on the hourly. It lends itself to a pullback at this level. So I think today we are going to pull back. Hopefully, though, we will close above 34,000 and get, you know, another candle body closure above that green 50 exponential on the weekly. But yeah, I mean, the signs are there to suggest that we will pull back any minute now. But we'll have to see how hard it hits. I expect whatever happens, altcoins will get hit hardest, as they are already feeling it now in this uptrend. So in a downtrend, they're going to feel it even harder. This is all, again, what I've been expecting, and I expect this kind of behavior to continue throughout the majority of the year while Bitcoin dominance is so low. an alt season, in my opinion, is not likely to happen until we reach these levels of resistance. First level here, we might get an alt season. This would be the better and bigger alt season, and I'm hoping that a lot of these smaller cap altcoins will get hit really hard, leading us up to that level, so then we can alternate or just buy back in to some of those altcoins that we've been, I suppose, eyeing up, and we continue to eye up throughout this period. So make the plan, stick to the plan. Patience is definitely one of the largest components of this plan, and then we will crush the market all over again. So hopefully we're turning a corner now, and we're moving into again, like I suppose, a more healthy market for Bitcoin and some of the top caps. Smaller caps, unfortunately, is just part of the way that they roll, really. There is a rotation of the market cap, and that's basically what I stick to. The market cap is likely to rotate back into Bitcoin and some top caps, and then back out of that into the small caps. And this is how we play crypto, and this is why we make the biggest gains, really, from those small caps. It's not because I believe in the technology or anything like that, or think it's the best thing I've ever seen. It's just a simple rotation of money going from one asset to another and back again. And I feel like the money is going to go back into Bitcoin, really, largely throughout the majority of this year, and then when the time is right, we can flip. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there, but thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.